Hello. I bring the audio down so as to not drown myself out. It seems like inevitably, no matter what I try, I don't want to, at the same token, I need to be careful with my own audio. I'm blasted in there. Let's see if this will do things a little bit better. I'll get it figured out one way or another. I've been very fortunate in my career to work with some great broadcast engineers. It's not my strong suit at all, but just like learning HTML and code was most definitely not my strong suit in 1995. It was something I needed to learn in order to be able to create websites back then. And with code through the years, it's one of those things you tolerate, you gut through, and then you get something cool on the other end, like Rug Pool. Rug Pool is a Web3 game. I will not refer to the letters NFT very often because they have such a terrible stigma, and the sooner the industry can get away from it, the better. But it's free to play once you got everything set up. It's something that Splinterlands did very well early as far as make a little bit of an initial investment. Just like if you're buying a game, going to a Google Play Store. And different price points for different companies and different outlets. But this is going to allow game makers to sell digital goods in their games that people in turn can buy and or sell on the open market. Only imagine how much I'd be able to get for that Season 1 Arn Anderson in WWE Supercard. That's against TOS, so it's not for sale. I spent several hours today working on the audio setup and the routing, and learning too, installing a plugin for OBS Studio called Tuna, like tuna fish. And so we see where it has the artist and title of the songs. These are all royalty-free songs that I've originally picked up the bulk of them to use within the NashvilleLou 4 rebuilt game. That's so much fun. But that's when I have legitimately started having problems with my hands from playing that game. Yeah, carpal tunnel syndrome test. Like, oh, yeah, that's not good for me. That and like playing the GTA style games, I've had to like almost retire from it. There are far worse problems to have in life. Here we go with Rug Pool. Easiest way, I think, the easiest way for me to demonstrate this game is just to play it. And there will be some paid entry events coming up. I'm not sure what they have. I don't know that much about Clash, though. I should probably study up a bit. So I'm planning on doing a lot of live streaming. It makes for a very fun live stream, at least in my opinion. I wish I could put either Clash Dome or Rug Pool up in the Twitch categories. But the best I get was billiards. So that's what I got. I own one of the epic pool halls. It's 5 different levels. Pool halls. I bought a pack from Clash Dome when they put them on sale. I figured this was a game that would be right down my alley, and it very much has been. The winner of this will randomly match me against a similarly talented opponent. See right there. And here we go. The order, as far as out of the gate, the way I understand it is that you and the person you're going to be playing against will have that same opening configuration. In this case, you have 5 groups of 3. This round, solids are 30, stripes 50, and the 8 balls 100. Usually my goal with this is to break it up as much as possible. If you get one to go in, wonderful. But that's the idea, is to do some moving. So that you'll notice up there the clock, 52.3 seconds. This is one of the best wax games I've played that is able to use the element of time because of the clunky way of the blockchain gaming world as it's been thus far. And look, it was clunky back in the 1980s when I would have like a 5 1/4 inch floppy disk with 30 games and no instructions, and it's just like, kid, if you want to play, I guess you gotta learn. And for the most part, I was able to figure it out, but it wasn't always easy. And it's weird because I don't think that's something that people that weren't around back then would think of. And in so many ways, this has felt like mid-'80s computers in the best of ways, because of what that led to, what I think this is going to lead to. So the way it works, you have to hit a ball into the pocket that has the glowing Xbox-style green circle, and that'll get you bumped up to a 1.5%, so a 1.5 value on the next shot if you can make it go into the designated pocket. To put some touch on it. I can already tell this is going to be better than it was for my first trial run with this game. I was able to switch out the mice between my two primary broadcast computers. And this one, we'll see how it works. I'm yelling at it later. Now, it's not the easiest shot here. Get the 1.5. It's a solid, so it's not like it's a huge payoff. I could try and break these up right here, but that's The problem is that the 5 balls are going to get in the way of the 11. I think this is actually my best bet, as much as that might be tempting. You know what? That's enough of a far enough shot that maybe it's worth a try. If it doesn't work, so be it. Worked out. Not the best positioning. Gotta catch it at an angle with enough power to send it back. It's not really a great shot. This is gonna have to be it. And the way you shoot in this game, you hold down with the left clicker of your mouse, and you pull back, and you let go of the clicker. When the ball stops moving, that's when the clock stops. If you hit in a ball, you get a certain amount of time back. And I'm sure that varies from levels of competition. I'm sure in tournaments they'll have different times and different rules. But I could go for the 2.5 here. It's a stripe. That'd be 150 points if I hit it in. Too hard, but I want to leave it. I think it was a little bit tougher on it. Yeah, all right, good. I'm more willing to be aggressive on those corner pockets. The mids are tough, I tell you. I mean, it looks like it's, easy shot. Not so easy. Not usually. So, go for the bonus. Get another stripe. So if I get this, that's the times 3, make it a 150. Careful, I don't want to hit the top bumper before it gets to the corner. Some touch on it. A little bit stronger than I'd hoped, but it worked. And again, this game is so much more fun playing on a good computer compared with my normal work computer. I have like 1,000 things open, 10 projects going at once. That's the life of an independent contractor. But that's more like when you're watching the Winter Olympics and curling is on. Slow roll to a stop. And you don't get that with this. Instead, it plays much faster. No real shot at the 3.5. I'd keep it alive if I can hit it in any of the other balls without scratching. Now, I'm trying to be too repetitive with that, but I know people are be watching this later or tuning in the middle of a stream and not know exactly how it works. Alright. So nice. Not so nice. That cue ball is going back for 3.5. Nice to get that with a stripe. No real. I can see the 5 coming straight off that. Where my mouse is, right there at that corner, bouncing everybody else back out. I don't want to try it. This is worth the risk. All right, got it. I guess we're going to finally have the action forced on this trio here by the lower mid. This might be the best way to do it. Double impact. Make sure I don't scratch. No slop. And that resets it back to 0 bonus. You've got to hit it to get it to turn back on. But nice run there. Got 815 points at this point. 23 seconds. 23.1 to be precise. Let's go for that solid orange to the corner. All right. So not the best look for the 1.5. Let's try it. Nope, way off. And the punishment, when you miss on a hard shot and it keeps rattling around, those seconds tick away. 7.5. I only have a couple of shots left on the table. Although I had 905 points, I'll take it. The bonus is really out of play. Gotta go solid. But there's no rush to it. It's time, so the time element's in play, but because it doesn't force you to keep going at a breakneck speed, it allows it to be even for people on slow computers or people with the fastest machines in the world. The most important thing, at least for me thus far, it's fun. It's fun to play. Let's see. Clip it if I go for the low one. And the way it works with the rules, the ball has to be in before it hits 0. It's not like basketball. It's more like hockey. Hit 0 and it's not in. That's it. Time over. It went in, but it doesn't matter. Nevertheless, 995 points. Pretty good for this first time around with this mouse. Although I lost the match. I didn't really talk about the avatar, the citizen. And that's the primary purchase you'd have to make with this game is get the citizen. And I was able to kind of mid-level where like you can design your own character I came up with. This is NashvilleLou Live. I'm Lou Pickney, playing Rug Pool, part of ClashDome.io. And as I understand it, ClashDome has a lot of new games and new ideas for things coming soon. I'm not in the know, per se, but just reading their announcements. Well, they've got some good things lined up. I typed on the wrong keyboard. Type in the URL, ClashDome.io. Video to the person who wins this match. Try and play something here where it's less talking and more just zipping through it to show you how fast it can be. Didn't really get the break I wanted. Very tough. That unforgiving middle. I don't trust it. Still don't trust it. A tough one for the middle. what's doable, I think. The problem is I'm going to scratch. I'm not sure if it's possible to hit that shot without scratch, which isn't the end of the world. Let's find out. That time it worked. And I got a double. Got a real clean look at that bottom middle pocket. No, I don't like that look. If you find yourself lined up and you're pulling back and it's not right, I found if you right click, particularly outside of the frame of play, I've got an overlay on this broadcast, but it just covers up a blue. Actually, look behind the scenes. See? So that's what it looks like in real life versus my screen. The blue just didn't work with the color scheme with my logo. Go for the solid here. And it should be noted this round, solids are 60, stripes are 45. It's not always the same split between which one has more points from round to round. But the 8-ball is almost always double the higher of the two. So like in this case, it's striped 45, solid 60, and the 8-ball is 120 points. Break this group up here at this point. See if I can catch it off the carom at the stripe ball at 14. I should look closer before I say these things. Power on it. I'm going to scratch, but that's all right. It's not a big deal to scratch in this game if you don't have a streak going with a bonus. It resets if you scratch, but the only punishment really is the clock running if the ball rolls out the other side and you got to wait. Question is, can I get the shot past the yellow ball? I don't like that. All right. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. I'm trying to bump it down that way. It worked. So 45 points for that strike going in. See if I can get a bonus going.
Drop in.
1.5, although I won't be able to utilize that this turn. Let's see. Might have noticed there the stick moved at the last moment. Never possible. If you see that happen, you're not liking it. Right click away. See if you can get to reset. It doesn't punish you. The clock isn't running, which is helpful because if you had a really bad mouse like the one I used on my first live stream of this, a lot of frustration unnecessarily. Well, that time I still missed the shot. Tough angle. Yeah, I can at least knock in here, hopefully. Broke it up a little bit there, that bottom part. Go for the. Ooh. The top one's doable, but not with that one in the way. That one's not big. Three ball came off a bit harder than I should have made it off the bumper there. But still an angle to get the bonus going. See if we can get this on the 1.5. And there's no hurry. I can sit here and chat for 10 minutes if I want. I do want to get some rounds in on this and just yak about it all day. Oh, because time was almost out. So 760. It's tough to know from match to match what the value and whatnot as far as the score there. It's 2 in a row I've lost to that individual. Keep on trying. You know, it's a different configuration to begin this round. Never know what to expect. Yeah, I can knock that one in. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's a very well protected ball. Barely cannot. No luck going for the bonus there. It's really not a viable look. You see the information on the band and the song title. These are royalty-free tracks. Hoping at some point this game will be able to make it where you can mute the music but still have the sound effects. It's great sound effects, but the music in the game got me a ding over on YouTube. I was able to just say, okay, I'm not going to monetize it. Don't worry. I did that intentionally, knowing that might happen, to see if it would happen. But it's frustrating. But I try and turn a negative into a positive. Now, I say that no song playing. So it didn't get the bonus, but because it at least had one go in on that shot, the bonus stays alive for this round. All angle. Paul's not the right word for it. Sharp angle. I felt good about that shot. Shot goes in. It's 20 for being a solid. No bonus, but the bonus stays alive. The stripe, I can't, but if I already make it up, shoot at that corner, I'd be able to help it for 50. Let's go for it. Hiding out down here with the trio balls protecting it. Use as much power in that shot. You notice the clock keeps running. That's your only real enemy in this game, is the clock. It's doable for the free ball. Get there. Not quite. It's tough when it doesn't have the very long arrow to point you. Margin for error. But the physics in this game feel sound. It never feels like cheating or anything, as it were. In this case, when you know you're running low on time, you're probably not going to get to the next round, or the next rack. So, what stripes can I get? There's a lot more value out of that. I already have the 8 ball in. Too tight of a shot there. I'm going to bust these 3 up and get a slop to go in. Finish. Hey, no real chance that. I wonder if it's better on like slamming it off of the side here to get the 5 points versus, because this shot's not going to go in 0.4 seconds. I know it won't. how hard I hit it, it's not going to work. I get nothing for it. Whereas if I do something zany like this, I wonder what happens. It's a free game. You can do it. See? Extra 10 points. Sneaky style. Like I'm Rocky Romero. 450 for the round. Three in a row I've lost. Jobbed out of my own table over and over. Relegate me, please. This is NashvilleLou Live. I'm Lou Pickney. Playing the new Clash Dome game Rug Pool. Billiards game. I wish it had Rug Pool as an available category within Twitch, but it doesn't. Thus, you have billiards. That's what I've got. Time 60 seconds. Re-entry. I'm not sure what the deal is with the seed number. It doesn't really matter as far as what I've seen. All right. Normally, this situation would try and figure out where the 8-ball is. There. I'll break up these at least 2. I hope I get the hard bounce off the near bumper. Get this one busted up as well. Too hard. Look at that split for this round. Stripes at 55, solids 15. That stripe here on a 1.5. Thank you very much. This yellow will go. Of course, the tough mids. Upside middle pocket. All right. You have to be precise with those. What do you think? That's like a sucker's bet right there. That's almost for sure going to hit that bumper. But I don't know that I've got a whole lot of great options on top or beyond that. The angle's not right. I could try and bounce one off another, but that's... We'll find out, won't we? Full power, all right. Maybe I didn't need to hit it that hard. In hindsight. It worked. Keep the streak going, even though I can't get any bonus on this round with the pocket location of the bonus. Still 55 points for the strike, 304 on the round, 37.6 seconds to go. In my way, I can't really go for the bonus. I may have to go for a combo here. If there's any other way. I mean, I can break these up and maybe something will go in. But I want a maybe shot. Just go here and do it. What if I did that? Oh, the 14 ball. What do you think? Let's find out. Oh, no. Way off. Reset on that. Let's break these up. A lot of time going off the clock, though, when you do something like that. Whoa. Oh, no. What's going on? This is nonsense. Hang on. Stand by. Come on. Is there not a way to lock it just to keep the screen up? Is it asking that much? My goodness. Too much on it in hindsight. Let's see if we get the stripe. Should have enough time for one more shot, maybe the 13. It doesn't really matter as far as the bonus goes because the bonus wouldn't kick in until the next round anyway. This might be the safer bet. Strike if I can hit it. And that's going to be it. It's a very fast round. That's with me yakking some in between. 0-4. I have epic table number 5, or epic pool hall number 5 of 60. But there's not any sort of incentive for people to come to my table specifically, or even to pick an epic table. It picks it for you, I think. Like, to get to this, you have to own a hall, I believe, to get to this screen. Whatever the entry screen was. I don't want to undo it at this point. Put in a lot of time today getting this set up, and working on the audio and the routing and all that. So here we go. Rug pool. Clashdome.io. This round it solids at 60, stripes at 45. Didn't really like that angle. I think my best move is to bust these up. There we go. Careful with the obstructed shot. Get a good look at the 8. That's tough. I don't think that would work. It's the safer bet by far. Bit of distance. Easiest. Maybe I get the 8. There's no real incentive to, because it's not any sort of a bonus until you actually hit the first one in. Oh no. Double clutch on the mouse. Fall to the upside. No, it worked. Not quite. Let's go ahead and get the 8 ball. It's actually a tough one to hit as hard as I need to. Get it to aim straight. Oh, I still didn't go. Or it might go on the rebound. You scratch in this game, again, like I said before, it's not a big deal if you don't have a bonus streak going. It's not good that the time's running off the clock, but it's not quite the punishment you might think of it normally being in a billiards game. Time's going use this tactical booster, but in this case, I'm going to save that for, I have one left to clear a rack. I'm not sure how often you get that in this game or how that even works. Still very new to a lot of this. Lengthy validation. Well, it validates my score. I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back. All right, unmuted, here we go. This is NashvilleLou Live. I'm Lou Pickney. July 29th, 2022. Playing the game Rug Pool on FlashDome.io. Free-entry games, which is a good thing, as I'm 0-5 thus far. Like we're working the WWF 1980s house show loop, and bad news, Pickney. Maybe doing the honors on the road. So let's see who I get matched up with now. I won't know until the match is over. Sometimes I won't know until much later. Just depends on how many people they have in the queue. Try and break up this big one here. Try to gain as much as I can. I'd take that split most rounds. That's nice to have them. It'd be nice to have more distribution on this side, but not the end of the world. It's 65 points for solids this round, stripes 25. Got to rattle in. Get the bonus started. Oh. I'll pick up 65 points on the near side make with a 6-ball. Sometimes there's just not a shot for you. Stand by. Freaking me out. I couldn't find where the record time or the stream time was listed. OBS had the window slightly out of the frame of my television. That was going to be a tough one at best. Didn't really have any good looks there. So hitting that far side corner pocket activates the 1.5 bonus, but not a good look there. Just try and get one of these stripes here for a 25. Hopefully get a bit more time. 60 seconds for these rounds. A little more time, but it's still running low. See if I can get this for 1.5. Do something with the 8-ball there. Not quite. I had to take a crack at it. Even if I knocked another ball in, my time was up. Making some coin on me tonight. It's free entry, but my bloody are going to the opponent thus far. Although every time you make an 8-ball on your own, or anybody does on your, if you own a hall of that particular tier, like I've got the epic tier. So I guess anybody that every time there's an 8-ball that goes in on one of the tables, it gets split amongst the 60 pool hall owners of that tier. That's why I'm always playing on the purple table. It happens to go great with the color scheme, with the logo. Purple, the primary color of both my high school alma mater, Father Ryan High School, and college alma mater, the University of Evansville. So I get the purple logo. In this case, the purple table. Really good break. I like that. I mean, it's nice that the two went in like that, but it was more to the break that I was happy with. This is a learning curve for me. Is the best approach is to these breaks, trying to get as much distribution as possible, as many clear shots as you can. The 8-ball. Oh no, that's the better play by far. It's the 3. Don't hit too hard. Now we can go for the 8-ball. Right. So it's 90 points normally for the 8-ball with this particular configuration. The 1.5 makes it 135 instead, an extra 45 points of a bonus. Hit this, stripe at 45 times 2, it's 90. So you can see with these combos, a really important part of the game. Ooh, that's tough. If I can really bump into that one, that stripe should go in. If I don't scratch on the shot, get it lined up properly, I should be able to make it. Problem would be catching it too much on the side versus that before I get to the pocket. Caroms off of that, it might be off course. But I still gonna be a collision. Let's see. More efficient way to use the microphone without being. If I do the click version, it's very loud and obnoxious. I'll take a sip of water. Not a good look at the bonus for this shot, but I think this will do. Yellow stripe shot. Ooh. Off target. See, when you miss a shot like that, bounce around, time just goes off the clock. I may have only one shot left. There's a lot of time. It's far enough away, even if it goes in. But there's enough time where I can get him to bounce around a bit. Maybe get lucky with something. They're gonna have my character waiting on somebody else that'll get the same draw I did. That's one way to stop a losing streak. Just don't look. Be the first one in. Like I noted before, scratching is not as big of a deal in this game as you would think, as long as you don't have a bonus going. Not quite the same penalty you typically face in billiards when that happens. Yeah, running clock's your enemy more than anything. Not a clear look at the bonus pocket. That's disappointing. I'm going to break these up right here. False start. going on with this? Come on, it's a rib. Oh, come on. You got to be careful with the cue. That's more like it. See, got one to go in. Oh, come on. Come on. This is frustrating. I gotta be careful with this cue. Setup I've got here with my mouse. Careful on how I have this thing aligned. Very narrow. Don't know. Well, if I can hit that exact angle. No, it caught the edge of that top middle bumper, and then I scratched on top of it. Just get a few in here before the end of the round. 550 points. That's the play. I'm gonna run out. I'll probably go in, but we have to clock hit 0. It's somewhat difficult to compare round to round when you're looking at the scores because of how the scoring changes from game to game, just the way it's set up. This is NashvilleLou Live, playing the new Clash Dome billiards game, Rug Pool. Playing this on clashdome.io. Stripe to go in. You see, it's 5 times the value this round. Very careful. Oh. The top middle and the bottom middle, those two. Particularly precise. Let's see if we can get this. Oh. Poor form. Line it up properly. Too sharp of an angle. Or is it? Ooh. Question is. it'll catch that bumper with the cue ball off the contact. We'll see. All right. Got it. Somewhat boxed in. Get as many as I can. Come on. That's one thing that does frustrate me in this game is the controls with the cue. Has some sympathy for me there with the sloth. Got a pair of them. Time's ticking away. I hit that one harder than I should have. There's not a real angle at all for that strike. At best, I'm risking scratching, which would take the 1.5% off the board anyway, or 1.5%. It's okay if you hit it hard on the last one with the rack. Once it goes in, the clock stops. It has to go in. That's the key.
Here we go.
It's before the time limit. Although I could use the bonus here, I guess, and apply it to the next round. See? So there we go. I finally cleared a rack. Not much time left, but at least to see what it looks like. Challenging combination. Anything's going to go in. We need to go in right away on the strike here. Not this one. Oh, come on. It makes me mad. Oh, that's frustrating. Come on. All right, so the time up 497 to score. At least got to the second rack this time. This fault starts killing me. All right, so 497. Kind of cleared a rack. So again, playing Rug Pool, the billiards game, FlashDome.io. Pretty tight configuration over this one. Solids are 30, stripes are 50. So I actually prefer to open by knocking in a solid. Really not a good looking one. There we go. 8 balls in. That's tough. You have to avoid the contact with the purple ball on a notoriously tough top mid. Much easier just to go this end and not chase the bonus in this shot. Look at the bottom left corner. For a double, a stripe. Oh. Too hard on that shot. Nothing really unobstructed. I think it's going to have to be a combo of some sort here. That'll work. Tempted to go for the stripe. That's a long way to go after the contact. But I'm not crazy about the top mid either. It's a 6 ball. Oh, come on. That makes me mad. That really makes me mad. It went in. Tight shot. Oh. Time was going to run out either way, but that was a decent look at her in the round. All right. Playing Rug Pool on ClashDome.io. NashvilleLou Live. Friday night in Nashville. Part of the strategy with this game is distance, because it's rather similar as far as the looks between the two, but that's a lot further to have to hit it. But if I'm down here after a shot, we've walked off from a lot, so I think strategically it makes sense to hit it rather hard and try and knock some around at initial contact. Not sure that qualifies as some, but hey, a combo of 2. take it. Whoa. Oh, I hate when this. This is gonna make me so mad. Like this figured out how not to do that. You gotta be kidding me. This is a rib. Let's see if this will work better. Didn't get the break I thought I was going to get there. All right. I'm not sure if that's doable. Might be. Two looks at it, but the time that runs off the clock. There's the cautionary tale if you want to take anything from my gameplay. Be careful in those long shots if you hit it too hard. A lot more detrimental than it would be in a typical game of billiards. Ooh. I had it lined up better on the 8-ball than I did close. I thought. It went in, but not what I had lined up. My head anyway. Doesn't matter how hard I hit it. Oh, I was wrong. It went in just in time. I mean, every time the cue ball hits one of the bumpers, it gets you 5 points. So a little extra to go with it. 665 to end the round. Validation of a score going on. Works a lot better when I type something in over at the work computer across the room. For whatever reason, trying to do it via the interface here reminds me of the early days of texting. Super frustratingly slow. Alright, so we're going another round going. This is the plan for the stream. And some rug pull. And the things that maybe I'm doing right, the things that maybe I'm not doing so well. Scratch, no big deal. I've scratched twice in one shot before. Yet. I'm sure today will happen. Or maybe I haven't, I just don't remember. A little tough though, because you have to have a lot of juice coming out of one of that first scratch to have enough momentum to make it anywhere. Knock in two, we have a setup here to start the bonus. Split this round solid, 65 points, stripe 25. 1.5 at the 8 ball. The way it's been in every game I've played here thus far, the 8 ball's value is double the higher of the two numbers between the solids and the stripes. Scratch, a streak going for the next round. Make sure it goes in. Careful here. I don't want to scratch, and I don't want the first ball to hit too abruptly. Stripe, a purple stripe ball that's closer to the bottom middle pocket. Oh, well, worked out. That's the way I drew it up. Not as many points as I could have had otherwise. It worked. Which is the sure thing with the stripe. Only 25, but now I've got a shot at a solid on a ×2 doubler. This is becoming a problem with us having to. Leave myself up here. I think the best shot's going to be top left corner with the one ball if I can get a sharp enough angle on it with enough power. I don't think I can do. If that's going to work. If I can get one of these to go in, it'll keep the streak alive. Keep the 2.5 bonus alive for the next round. Scratch. downside when that doesn't work. Time keeps moving. So the bonus resets. Just a bit there. Unforgiving top middle. Looks any bonuses, 5.1 seconds. If I can get the 14 and get a look at this solid shot, extend the game. Particularly concerned about the bonus. So 3.5 seconds to go. On to the second rack. 1,140 points in this round. Solids 65 to 25 over striped. Finally got it together there. Let's see how this goes. Next round. Hey. Combo shuffles. Bottom right. Quite the out I thought I'd left myself in. Broke it up a bit. Tempting as that would be, I'm not sure that's my best play. More likely combo too if I can get it. It's sitting right there, but middle pocket combo. That's a tough 1-2. I got something like this. Ah! Oh, it makes me so mad when this is screws up. Oh my god, come on. Gotta get a better setup here, clearly. It's not the game's fault that my mouse is jumping around. Really clear look at it. It's tricky. All right. Really tough one here. I'm just losing a lot of time as a result of that. That's mixing around. 850. It's kind of weird. Match to match, not having the same numbers to compare or contrast. This is Rugpool, playing this on ClashDome.io. Combo. So the 8-ball's already in. Along with a stripe. That's real tough. We have to just barely nudge it at that angle. Three and quarters here. Probably better just break things up a bit. Barely missed scratching there in that bottom middle. All right. I think in real life I would be better at this shot. I usually visualize them off the bumper like that. It's a little tougher. Not quite. I had a decent look at it. There you go. Long shot. combo. I guess I get the second half of it. Pick this up, bounce off a bit. Need a look at a bonus. Ooh. Yeah, put a little bit too much on it. I think that would have gone if I hit about 65% of that. Time's gonna run out. I got that last one in. There's only one on the board. 927. Afraid I was gonna scratch there. Kind of pinned in. I'll see if I can split these two up and catch something. Right. I was afraid of that. I might scratch out of that one.
Let me go, there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town.
120 to get the 8 ball in. Expect my last shot at it. Take those when I can. But right here. Pass this one up. Oh, ruined the top middle again. Ugh. Smith Durant. 720. I get the feeling somebody's be playing this a little later on and running to me a bunch of times in a row. So I'm not sure how many people are playing as far as on a given night. This is a new game. Flashdome's been around a little while, but they're really starting to get it going. Flashdome.io. This is Rug Pool. I'm Lou Pickney. And this is NashvilleLou Live. July 29th, 2022. Game of having a timed round, 60 seconds. As many points as you can. You don't lose any points if you scratch, but you do reset any streaks you've got as far as the bonus. You'll notice the bonus jumps from pocket to pocket. Otherwise, you can plan kind of sneaky about it. Work your way around to get into it. It sets a random redraw. I believe that's how it is. That's my understanding of it. Got enough room for this shot. Decent look at it. Oh, it hit hard enough. Oh, brutal. That's the first time I've done that in a while. It wasn't a slip of the hand or anything. It was just a bad misread. Middle pockets. Really be on target. Get some bounce off here. wasn't the way I was envisioning that break happening. Bad play by me. We got a shot here to go to a second rack. Come on. Don't do this again. Now it's so frustrating. That's tough to get a game to work properly. Oh, insult to injury. Although at least with this, a tenth of a second is not like losing your turn. Standard 8 ball. Oh, come on. This is garbage. This is just a rib at this point. Reconfigure something over here. I'm mad. It'd be a fun feat. Yeah, the one push me over 4 digits. 1,044. I'm gonna take a quick break. Back in a few minutes. try this with a different playing surface here with my mouse. A little awkward, but I think it's work better. NashvilleLou Live, July 29th, 2022. Please stand by. There's a live streaming. Had a cable that was obstructing my view. Just frustrating enough where I had to fix it. Go straight on with this opener. Probably a poor decision. Problem was the surface I was using before was too flimsy. At pivotal times. As you might be able to tell, it's pretty kind of tough. Pretty even this round. Solids at 60, stripes at 45. Oh, I thought that was going in. Nope. All right, that worked. Limited options. Got to go in eventually. Go in. No. Make it the 5 points for hitting the bumper. It's tough when you get low on time. Like 2 seconds, if that. No, it's less. But that's gonna be it. 987 for that. freeing off the brake. Hooray. Oof. Had way too much punch on it. I had to get there with some force, but I guess not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This frustrates me so much. That much fast. Be normal, please. Oh, come on. You kidding me? Oh, okay, there we go. Zip on it. Off on that. Moved at the last moment, too. Oh. Can't celebrate too much, I guess, but it went in at least. And you scratch in this game, depending on the circumstance, it's not always all that big of a deal. Uh-oh. Screw it up. There we go. And then I scratched. That's all right. That's it for the round anyway. Oh well. 560 fun. Whatever. The best break to get one in on. How productive that actually was. Knocked in a ball, but ran some time off the clock and didn't really break up the big grouping in the bottom. Again, a lot of time running off the clock. See how many of these I can move. Work. A little tougher here. Hey, look at this. All right, so go to the next round, rack number 2 with 14.4 seconds. Let's see what we can do with this. Stripes for 45 solid split. For double, 7.1 seconds. $990 points. 2.9 seconds to go. And that'll be it. Made to the second rack, 1,045 for the round. Playing Rug Pool, a new game, ClashDome.io, here on NashvilleLou Live. We're 2 hours in. There's no real way to hit the 8-ball into that shot. Even at this thing, it's just so sharp because of that corner right there. Almost had to go corner pocket. I don't know if that's my best risk reward here. Solids are 45, stripes are 60. Of course. With no bonus on the line of this shot. A lot easier to just break up the big group into 6 here. 1.5 bonus. Ooh. Oh, this has not been my round. $640 for the round. One second, stand by. All right, back at it. It's kind of tough to decide what to do on a look like this. 5 different pods. I'm not sure the volume of this music, how much being lost due to low volume, but I'd rather it be too low than too high. A lot of work just to get figured out as far as the artist information, getting that to show up and getting it all. No more difficult part was getting all the audio to work correctly. It's challenging. Oh no. Went almost a double. Oh. Should have been slower on the setup. A little bit of a breakup in that group of 3. everything went in, but more importantly, a lot of time off the clock there. Kind of in a no man's land. I thought I could get one from distance, and it didn't go. No full power on this. So 8-10 for the rain. I'm not sure how I'm doing since I'm all these past dozen or so games, the first one in. But again, as I noted, because I own one of the epic pool halls in this game, every time an 8-ball goes in, even if it's somebody playing against me on one of the epic tables, it goes into a pool that is distributed among the 60 pool hall owners, as I understand it. A lot to have backed up that far. Gotta try and break up at least 2 of them. Nice. That worked out well. Make it 3, make it 4. So on a 1.5. Extra 5 on each bumper. 10 points on top of the yellow 1-ball going in. Solids are 65 this round, stripes 25. The best me get as many of these moving as possible. Combo. Couple of shots there at the end. 8-6-7 for the round. I'm not sure I'm announcing the score like that. Actual retail price, 867 points. scratched, but I still had 3 that went in. Points counted. It's almost like in American football when there's after a turnover, post possession, that sort of thing. I feel like it resets it, so it doesn't punish you anymore for having scratched if you then, like a half second later, have a ball go in that happens to be the pocket that lit up for the bonus. Like what happened in the last shot. Oh, too cute with it. Never know for sure with those middle two. Middle pocket, top and bottom. Ooh, pinned in behind the 1. Got it. I don't know if there's enough room to get this by. Ooh. Or, until it did. But again, the points still count. That's where you don't want to scratch when you've got a bonus streak going. A little bit of distance here, but could make it happen. Pocket I was going to go for. Got 20.8 seconds. I would rather go light than too heavy on the shot. Still in the vicinity, knocking it in. But with the bonus on the line, especially, I want to make this shot count. That's the challenge. Noted. As soon as the last ball goes in, that ends the round. Even if your cue ball would have bounced around another 3 or 4 seconds, doesn't matter. The clock stops. So a tough one here. 5 different pods of 3. Streak stays alive, or the bonus since I knocked in one. Just not on the proper hole. Pocket. We get 5 points of this. No one hit the bumper, but it will give me 2 seconds. One more shot. Maybe. Oh, look at that for a triple with the 8 ball. Got it. And this is not going to be enough time, I don't think, to hit this end, but my only vital option happens to be at the 3.5 bonus. Bottom right-hand corner pocket. I want to hit that, this right here, that bumper. That middle bumper can jump out at you if you're not careful. Right up against it. Ah. I still don't understand the tactical booster. Like, how many do I have? Is this like, I don't get how that works. Other than I've used them a few times and it seems to work okay, but I don't know how deep my stash is of tactical boosters. And that might be it. Hit it so hard. But still, 1720, not bad. This is Rug Pool, the new billiards game on ClashDome.io. NashvilleLou Live. A riveting, validating score waiting scene. Please enter disc 6. Today's a 5 1/4 inch floppy disk, like King's Quest 4 on Encyclopedia volume discs. It wasn't that many, but it was a lot. And that was like if you happen to go to one board to the next. Please enter disc 3. Slow validation. We have a shift change to the top of the hour. Get to the front desk. Pick an ill time in Vegas to show up as a front desk. $17.20 for the round, and that was with the extra. It'd be one extra shot with the extender gimmick. Free. Yes, free. I'm not sure if I got my mic high enough. I have to boost it a whole lot in OBS Studio. I mean, I know it's there. I can see the lines moving on the screen and all. It's weird the way it has to work for it to actually work for me with this. All right, so we got the 8-ball in. A good start. Combo. Don't think we get a clean look at that ball. It's yellow. Maybe another combo. Five ball gonna get in the way. Oh, not enough juice. There goes the bonus. Hit hard enough, did I? Not hard enough. I mean, it didn't matter that much. It wasn't a bonus on the line. Just misread. That's a really tight shot. Oh, I think with about half of the power on it, it would have gone. best round. 497. This song reminds me a lot of the NFL music, like when Fox would go to commercial after a player was injured. It's like not too upbeat. It's still like in the same, vein as the normal music, like the sad violin. Made that last track. It was actually very effective for the NHL 04 rebuild. Like when you had an injury, or more effective at times with the home team getting hit with a penalty. Combo of 2 on that shot. Too much risk with those balls that close. You can't direct it away very easily. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh no. That might be my last shot of the round. 712. An odd looking break, but I'll take it. Combo of 2. One ball's right up there. Oh, that was disastrous. Eventually I'm going to run out of music. I've got about 3 hours worth, maybe a little less. I had to remake the playlist and I rebooted the machine. On a loop or hit play, replay, or whatever. We got one, the second one will good looking bonus pocket. Oh, rounding out. Ugh. Should have redrawn the lineup, moved at the last second. That's it for the round 610. What I was going for. All right, combo of two. No. Out of pity, they gave it back to me. Ooh. An 11 ball sitting there with a 1. Interesting shot here, isn't it? That'll be it for the round. 779. All right, I think that's going to do it for this broadcast. NashvilleLou Live, playing Rug Pool. New game on ClashDome.io. Thanks for watching. See you next time.